Tuesday. Rome Remastered, the Barbarian Invasion. Right, Warlord Smuggler will be attempting to make one of the chosen factions great and conquer. Let's begin a new campaign. And the faction I have chosen, the Romano-British. Limited selection of Roman units, plus local elite forces. Culture, Roman. Faction difficulty will be very hard, campaign difficulty will be very hard, and battle difficulty will be very hard. Romano-British will be starting at 363 AD. And our objective will be to hold 14 settlements, including Londinium, Eburacum, and Eburacum. A little synopsis. The Roman conquest of Britannia gave rise to Romano-British culture, a fusion of Roman culture with that of the indigenous Britons. Despite constant raids from northern Celtic tribes and the growing Saxon threat along the south and the east coast, the might of the Roman legions was not enough to protect Britannia and allow its developing Romano-British culture to flourish. However, as Rome itself came under threat from barbarian tribes, the legions were withdrawn to defend the imperial heartlands in Europe, and the Romano-Britons were left to fend for themselves. In 410 AD, the Emperor Hieronymus even refused a formal request to help defend the vulnerable Saxon shield. In place of Roman rule, a scattering of warlords and competing fiefdoms have emerged. However, the Romano-Britons will not relinquish their way of life without a fight. And through their lack of organization, many still subscribe to the idea of a single leader at the head of a united Britannia. This is an emergent faction. Events will be simulated leading up to this faction's appearance, and the world will begin in a slightly different state each time. And also a little fun fact, the Romano-British are also rumored they have birthed the legendary King Arthur. But with that, let's begin our new campaign for Total War Tuesday, the Barbarian Invasion. shall begin our turn 1. And with turn 1, here is our end of turn report. For 363 AD. We have a trade increase for Wrinkles of the Brigand Knights. Cavalry Commander, +1 to command. We have a new faction emerged since 363 AD, Romano-British. A new faction has arisen and must now be treated as a nation, rather than a rabble of rowdy rebels. Perhaps we may gain from this situation by recruiting them as allies against our rivals. A storm from the east in 363 AD. From out of the steppes comes a new menace of the world. The Huns are the finest cavalry warriors the world has yet seen, and their rivals, or should that be victims, would do well to look to their defenses. This is a time to strengthen borders, fortify cities, and reinforce armies because, by the heavens, a storm is coming. People take flight in 363 AD. Vandals. This faction has been forced to flee for their lives from their homeland, carrying all their womenfolk, children, goods, and cattle with them. Hopefully they will have the sense not to seek asylum in a new home in Roman lands. Powerful faith emerges in 363 AD, paganism. Faith has the power to move men's hearts. This religion has become the dominant faith, followed by the majority of people in the known world.
General!
And with it being Tuesday, and like all Tuesdays, it's the work week. And we'll be doing 5 turns tonight. Yes, 5 turns to start off this new campaign. So with that, let's get into it. And we'll grab our faction leader here. And we'll march here. Eburacum looks pretty well undefended. We don't know about London, but we'll find out. Let's end our turn. And for turn 2, here is our end of turn report for 363 AD. And we have some diplomatic information for 364 AD. The following factions are now at war with each other: the Vandals and the Samaritans. And the following factions have declared that they are allies: the Western Roman rebels and the Goths. We have marriage celebrations for 364 AD for Romano-Britannia of Brigantes and Archia. Marriage and the home are the bedrocks of Roman greatness, and a strengthening of Rome is a blessing from the gods. Rebellion or worse in 363 AD. Western Roman rebels. This nation has been riven by dissent and outright insurrection, to the point where it has broken in two. Perhaps we may profit from the struggle as these people tear themselves apart. And let's begin turn 2 by grabbing Eburacum of Brigantes. And I'm probably slaughtering that name. And before we move on to Eburacum, let's raise some mercenaries. And we're going to raise some veterinary, some battleglass, and some Samaritan archers. And we'll move the army here.
March!
Now I think what we'll do is we'll grab the Samaritan archers.
Orders!
And these British legionaries.
Sir!
And these monks.
Orders!
And we'll hold the border here.
Leaving the army! March!
And we'll push down just a little bit. We'll explore.
Forward!
There's a rebel brand right here. Don't want to mess with that yet, so we'll pull back to the board.
Forward! General!
We'll grab our general,
Sir!
one of our monks,
Sir!
our Barbarian,
General!
our British legionaries,
Orders!
our coastal levy,
Orders!
our priority infantry,
Imperator!
and our 2 mercenary units.
Sir! Imperator!
And we'll march on Eburacum.
Prepare for battle!
And we'll have to attack in order to establish a foothold.
Leaving the army! Besieging settlements, sir!
And we'll construct a road. And we'll maintain the siege.
Besieging settlements, sir! Orders! Orders!
And we'll grab these units of monks. And we'll hit the port here.
Onward!
And war has been declared in 364 AD. War has broken out between these peoples. They are now enemies, the Romano-British and the Western Roman Empire. And Captain Crix has been blocked, but he will make his way to his port soon. And we'll end our turn. Turn 3 for 364 AD. Here is our end of turn report. And we have the ceasefire. In fact, for 364 AD, these factions have declared, for the moment at least, that they should stop killing each other. Peace may follow this truce, or may not. And peace is broken out between, or a ceasefire between, the Eastern Roman Empire and the Samaritans. We'll continue here. We'll hold here down here at the border in the south.
General!
We'll grab our captain here and move on to the port.
Move out!
And the port is blockaded. And we shall on that turn and keep the Eburacum under siege. And it looks like they only have a governor there. And for turn 4 for 364 AD, here is our end of turn report. War that has been declared 365 AD between the Vandals and the Huns. And we have a people in fight in 364 AD, Samaritans. And we'll keep Captain Vortex down here in the south, guarding the border. We'll keep Captain Vortex here, besieging the port, the docks. I could have said ports.
Imperator!
Now, we'll grab Brigio, and we'll attack Eburacum. And we shall assault. And this will be a quick battle.
this field stand half of all our warriors, and brave men you are to a man. With so many brothers in arms here, we can do no less than give our all for victory. And that is what we will all do. For victory! Now then, look to your front. Mark your target when it comes!
Let's begin our deployment.
Await my order! Infantry! Infantry! Run! Missiles! At the double! Loose formation! Quickly! Legionaries! Quickly! Mercenaries! Quickly! Infantry! Infantry! Units! Move! General! At the double! Legionary cohort! Run! Guard this area. At ease.
Battle begin. Or the assault.
Infantry! Attack the gate! Missiles! Hurry! March! Cohort! Hurry! Move out! Legionaries! Quickly! Move! Macerate! Hurry! Move! Move! Infantry! Infantry! Units! Double units! March! General! Hurry! Move out!
Our soldiers are at the gates! Now they must batter a way through! Run! Infantry! Move! Move! Our soldiers have done their work well! The battering ram has broken through the gate!
Move! Move! Infantry!
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Missiles! Tight formation! Quickly! Legionary! Fire at will! Guard this area! Quickly! Legionary! Quickly!
Concentrate!
Move, move!
Infantry! General! Waiting for orders. Yes, Imperator. Infantry! Infantry! Quickly! Infantry!
Concentrate!
Legionary! Missiles! Quickly! Legionary cohort! At the double! General! Infantry! Infantry! General!
archers.
Infantry! Waiting for orders.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
And we have a clear victory.
Settlement captured!
And with Eburacum seized, we have two choices. We can either occupy and gain 150 denarii, or we can exterminate 1,425 of the population and gain 1,050 denarii. And since we're just a starting faction, just arriving in the world, we need as much denarii as we can get. So unfortunately, 1,425 of the population of Eburacum are going to have to be exterminated. And with that, we have retinue expanse for 365 AD in Eburacum to Brigo Miraculous of the Brigatis Runner. And resistance is futile on 365 AD in Eburacum. Harsh times demand harsh measures. The people have been put to the sword, and now understand the price of defying Roman power. And with Eburacum taken, it is now the capital for the Romano-British. I think we're going to construct, for now, a temple of Miraculous. And we're going to retrain our coastal levies and our foederati infantry. And we're going to raise a diplomat. And we're going to move our guys from the port into the capital. We're going gonna move our border troops into the capital as well. And with that, we shall end that turn. But for turn 5, our final turn for our new campaign. For tonight, for Total War Tuesday, the Barbarian Invasion. For 365 AD, here is our end of turn report. And we have a recruitment report for 365 AD. In Eburacum, we have a diplomat. And in Eburacum again, we have coastal levies retrained and 40 infantry retrained. I'm sorry, but a diplomat in queue. And we have some diplomatic information for 365 AD. The following factions have declared a ceasefire: the Berbers in the Western Roman Empire and the Celts in the Western Roman Empire. And we have a candidate for adoption for Burgos of the Burgundies for 365 AD. This man has proven his worth as a true Roman and would do much to bring honor and strength to our family. Do you wish to formally adopt him into the family? He's a garrison commander, Malborn Arpurgus, age 25. He has really nothing besides one to the Reese. He has no followers, but his traits are a true Roman and Christian. We shall accept this man. And we have a new son adopted in 365 AD, Malborn Epicus. This man has been adopted into the family. He will be an honor and support our efforts as much as any natural son. And for turn 5, our final turn, we're gonna hold here in Eburacum. Sorry. Temple of Mithras is still going to be completed. And since we have no buildings to raise an army yet, we're going to hold. But we do have an agent, a diplomat.
Noble master?
So we're going to grab our diplomat. We're going to move him north to the Celts.
Without delay.
And with that, my dear commanders, that concludes this day's installment. Join me next Tuesday as we jump back into the House of Juliet campaign, as we continue making Rome great again. Join me tomorrow for some War of Rights with the 65th Illinois, and as we continue the American experience in the colonies, as I continue to push south in claiming the Carolinas, Georgia, and Florida, and maybe perhaps pushing westward in total war empire. Well, keep your armor sharp in good order, and your swords in good order, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.